I've been thinking about the breakfast I ate yesterday all day. All morning. I know, and I wanted some more yesterday. Run it. All right, guys, we're going to start in 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Help me go in the group chats and spread the word and let everybody know that we are live. A lot of value coming on today's call. So let's go in those chats. 60 seconds, and we are getting it started, guys. 60 seconds. Let's run it. All right, guys. Welcome to Mornings with Nano. Let me move over here so you guys don't have to see these papers over here. All right, guys. So welcome to Mornings with Nano, Grand Rising. Hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Big smiles. Happy birthday, Angelica. Wishing you many more years of life and abundance. And really looking forward to a beautiful year filled with abundance, filled with blessings, and filled with the grace of the Lord. So extremely grateful. Put a one in the chat box if you did your morning routine this morning. Okay, put a one in the chat box if you had a good, successful morning routine this morning. This hair standing up back here. What's up with that? But I'm extremely, extremely grateful for each and every single one of you guys that are jumping on these calls each and every single morning, learning a lot of valuable information on how we can all elevate to new levels and take ourselves to new levels. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And I'm extremely thankful that each and every single one of you guys jump on these calls daily. I want to say thank you because you guys have allowed me to be a mentor in your lives. You guys have allowed me to, be that voice, be that source for some of you. And for a lot of you guys, I'm your mentor. I had a conversation with some people yesterday, and they were telling me like, "Yo, bro, like you're our only mentor. Like, our uplines left, our leaders left. We you're all we got. You're the only reason why we're still here." So I want to thank you guys for choosing me to be that person in your life, for being a mentor in your life. You guys are my family. I appreciate you guys to the world, like to the moon and back. I can't even describe the amount of gratitude I have for all of you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get into the call and our topic here today, let's go into the chat and let's express some gratitude, and let's make sure that we thank God, we thank the Lord for just another beautiful day that we get a chance to grow and get better, because honestly, He has blessed us with this amazing lifestyle. And I can't thank Him enough for allowing us to walk in our purpose each and every single day. So I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my mom, my dad, my little brother, my goddaughter, Dariana. I'm extremely grateful for my day one brothers. I'm grateful for the leaders within my organization, the whole leadership dynasty, the whole team, the whole Mornings with Nano family, all the mentors in my life that have been great mentors: Matt Rosa, Matt Gribby, Jason Brown, Alex Morton, my brother Darwin Lopez for putting me on. I'm extremely grateful for Katie. Um, I'm grateful for everyone in my life that prays for me, that, you know, just wishes me the best. Extremely grateful for Miss Sandy. I was telling her this morning how grateful I am for her, because she's somebody that I can go to and talk to about, just the spiritual journey and how important it is for all of us to grow and elevate. And that's what it's all about. So extremely grateful for her, and grateful for, my following and everything on Instagram. Just, I'm grateful for everything. There's nothing that I am not grateful for. This morning, I learned some powerful stuff, but it's not what I'm going to teach this morning. This morning, I did learn some very, very, very powerful stuff about surrendering myself to God, and it was just some phenomenal, phenomenal information that I learned. But it's something that I would have to prepare a training for, because it is very powerful. So let me get this set up here for us, and let's get it rocking. All right. So for those who are on this call, take time now to put this at the top of your paper. Today's call is going to be the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. Now, I learned this while at the Believe Nation event from, a multimillionaire speaker who talked about the importance of prosperity and how to attract it into your life, right? And it's something that a lot of us want, but we need to understand it as well. Okay, so let's get into it, right? So the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. Okay, now I'm gonna break this down for you guys so you guys can understand the importance of this and how you guys can start. No, I learned this from Kyle Wilson. Kyle Wilson, I learned this from. Kyle Wilson went over this. Um, and he went over a few things while, his during his time speaking. And he talked about something. He said the struggle that leads to the rewards, right? And a lot of the things that we go through on a yearly basis, day to day, it's struggle that leads to rewards. And it's so important that we understand how it works, because what he was explaining to us was that success is predictable. Okay, success is predictable. It really is. If you really sit down and think about it, success is really predictable. Because think about it, we're going to go through some failures and we're going to go through some tests. If we pass the test, we succeed. Okay, so success is pretty predictable. So for a lot of you guys that, for some of you guys, you're already dealing with your success. You're like, yo, Neno, right now everything is going my way. I'm enrolling people, I'm making money, my investments are hitting, people are joining my business every day. You're already going through the success. All right, but I'm pretty sure if I asked you, yo, did you deal with some challenges and some failures and some obstacles before this, you would tell me yes, because there's a pretty high chance that if you're succeeding is because you just beat the test, you just went through the obstacles, you just went through that journey of just going through the struggles. So that's what I say is success is predictable, guys. Right? If right now you're dealing with success, great, embrace it, love it, be present, celebrate it more and more every day. But if you're going through challenges, you're going through struggles, you're going through obstacles right now, that's also okay. Embrace it, love it, because it's only here for a short amount of time. It's only here to teach you something. And then from there, you go into success. That's how it's always been each and every single time. So success is predictable. Okay. And he also said this, and I actually put a star around this. He said, shortcuts are the longest distance between 2 points. Shortcuts are the longest distance between 2 points, which basically means is there's no shortcuts to success. There's no way around it. You got to go through it. There's no way around it. You can't beat it. You can't try to scheme your way through it. Okay. You have to and you must go through each and every single step. If it takes 1,000 steps to get to where you want to go, you have to take all 1,000 steps, every single one of them. You can't skip one. You can't try to eliminate one. You can't try to have someone else do it for you. You have to go through every single step. Okay. And you got to understand that that's very important. Okay. So the shortcuts are the longest distance between 2 points. Key points to write down. All right. This is not even part of the lesson. This is just some of the things that he said before he went into the lesson. So he talked about the struggle, the journey that we deal with is something that leads to the rewards. All right. Success is predictable. And then he also asks us a question. He said, how much influence do you want to have? Okay, what is your plan? Like, how much influence do you really want to have? And, do you just want to have influence on your family? Do you want to have influence on your community? Do you want to have influence in the world, right? What kind of influence do you want to have? All right. You see, for me, I look for worldwide influence, godly influence that, I want to influence millions, billions of people all around the world to believe in themselves, to know that if Nano did it, they can do it. That's what I want to do. I want to influence. But in order for me to accomplish such a great accomplishment, in order for me to accomplish something of such magnitude, I can never quit. That's why when people leave my business, I got to lead by example and stay. That's why when everything goes hard and nobody wants to work, that's the reason why I have to be the one that works. When nobody wants to read the books, I read the books. When everybody stops believing, I keep believing. When nobody wants to build that relationship with God, I'm building that relationship with God. You see, that's what it takes to be a phenomenal leader in this world, in this business. And I want all of you guys to know that you're going to go through these challenges in your lifestyle. I'm telling you, you're going to go through this in your journey. You're going to go through your own version of what I've went through. You're going to have times when everybody leaves you and you're going to have to believe. You're going to have times when People that you thought were going to run the business with you, people that you thought were going to be there for you, they're all going to leave. I'm telling you right now, they will leave you. I built my business with 99% strangers. I didn't build it with my family or my friends. I built it with strangers, guys. I want you to understand this stuff. Okay? And you're going to go through it. There's going to come times when everybody stops believing. And you got to keep believing. There's going to come times when everybody lost faith. But you're going to have to keep the faith. This is one of the most important things that I want you guys all to remember. This journey is hard. Okay? And it's not the physical journey, the spiritual journey. It's called spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. In order for us to get it, it's tough, man. I've seen so many people not make it all the way through because they didn't have the mental strength, the mental capacity to push it all the way through. Okay. And it's important that we truly, truly understand this stuff. Okay. So I want to go over the 4 spiritual laws of success. But before I do so, all right, I want everybody to type "I believe" in the chat. All right. I believe. Why do I want you guys to type "I believe"? Why? Because I want you to believe when nobody else believes. I want you to believe when everybody quits. I want you to believe when everything just changes up and you have to switch from one company to another company, or you have to switch from, one product to another product, from one team to another team. I believe that everything that is happening for me, okay, not to me. I believe that everything that is happening right now, God is putting me in this position for this to happen for me. And it's so important for all of you guys to understand that I believe. I believe. All right. So the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. Okay. Now, if you look up the word prosperity, okay, it is a state of being prosperous, of being wealth, the state of being wealthy, the state of, it says prosperity is a state of being wealthy or having a rich and full life. And an example of prosperity is a person who is living a rich and full life with all the money and happiness he needs. An example of prosperity is in developing countries is having basic luxuries, running water, electricity. Okay, great. But prosperity, all right, for those that want to write this down, okay, prosperity is the state of being wealthy or having a rich and full life. Okay, that is what prosperity is. So before we can talk about the 4 spiritual laws of it, all right, we need to talk about what prosperity is. So prosperity is the state of being wealthy or having a rich and full life. And an example of this is a person who is living a rich and full life with all the money and happiness he needs. Okay. Type prosperity if you want prosperity in your life. Put prosperity in the chat box if that's what we are striving for, to live a life of wealth and happiness. Okay, because I love how prosperity attacks both. Not only does it attack what we can earn materialistic and money, which we all want, but it also includes happiness. And happiness has a lot to do with your relationship with God and knowing that you're walking in your purpose, right? And all in God's glory. Okay. So in order for you to understand this, you got to understand the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. And this is one of the reasons why I told you guys that I wanted to change a lot of things up. So the first spiritual law is giving/tithing. That's the first spiritual law of prosperity. Giving/tithing. All right. And it was something that I was talking to you guys about yesterday that I wanted to do more of. All right. In order for you to live a life of rich wealth and happiness, okay, you have to give and you have to tithe. Okay. Tithe. T-H-I-N-G, tithing. Okay, it's important. And in reality, it says that we must give 10% of everything that we earn on a monthly basis. For real, 10%. We must give. Give. No, no, no. Money. Give from what you earn. Money. All right. And tithe means tenth. So think about it. Let's say you earn $2,000 a month. Okay. 10% of $2,000 a month is what? $200. 10% of 2,000, okay, is $200. That means in a month, if you are earning $2,000 a month, you need to learn how to live off of 90% of your income. For real. Okay. Every week. So if I were you, if you don't want to do it on a monthly basis, you could do it on a weekly basis. 10% has to be given. Okay. My best advice, and this is something that I'm going to start doing, is from whatever I earn, I'm going to take out a certain percentage out of it. You could start with 10. If you want to start with 10, great. If you want to start with 5, because maybe you need as much as you can for your bills. But I highly recommend that everybody starts doing this, even if it's 5%. Even if it's 5% that you start with and then you work your way up to 10. But every single one of us on this call needs to start giving more if we want to receive more in 2022. Because remember, 2022 is the year of the double. Double the blessings, double the abundance, double the money, double the everything. But in order for us to receive double the blessings, okay, we got to double the prayers. In order for us to receive double the money, we got to give double. Okay. Now, this is where we talk about where should we give. Well, some of us can give to our churches. Some of you can give. This is why I said that I want to do this as a group towards the end of the month. All right. I want to start it up. I've actually been doing some research and I've been talking to some people. But at the end of the month, we can all come together, bro. $5, $10. Put it into a pot and give it to a charity somewhere. Give it to kids in Africa, South America. Give it to a cancer research program. Bro, it doesn't matter if it's $1,000 that we give. It doesn't matter if it's $2,000 that we give. The importance is that we gave with the intention of not receiving anything. We gave to help others. We gave to make sure that to just put the intention out into the world that we are giving because we have more than enough. I remember when actually last night I was here with some of my brothers on my team, and I was telling them how, when I was broke, and I was working on reprogramming my mind and everything, I would literally go into the streets and give money to people. I would give my last. Like I would go and take out $5. I would look at how crazy life is. I would have maybe in Washington Heights, they had ATMs that allow you to take out $5 and $10 bills. Listen to this stuff. Look at how real life is, bro. This was my last. I didn't even have to give, but I would take that and I would break it down into dollars, bro. And I would literally go around and to homeless people that needed money, and I would give them $1, $2. But in my mind, I'm telling myself, I have more than enough money. Here's $2. I have more than enough money. Here's $1. I have more than enough money here, because I was practicing this stuff. Because I had to get out of that broke mindset, that mindset that I didn't have enough. Bro, and I would literally do that every chance I got to give. I would give, but I will give. And in my mind, I will tell myself, yo, I have more than enough money, more than enough, more than enough, more than enough. And it was my last. It was money that I didn't even have, to be honest. It was money that I wasn't even supposed to be giving, but because I wanted to get out of my situation, because I didn't want to be in the broke mindset, in the mindset of limiting myself, I went out there and gave what I could. Okay? Because remember, money is energy. Okay? Money is energy. So if you hold it and you keep it, and you try to like just keep it in you and not give it away, it's energy. How are you going to receive if your hands are closed? Look, how is God going to give me anything if my hands are like this? I'm holding this. No, give, open your hands, give, give. I'm telling you guys, some of your guys' life will change if you just started to give some more. Because remember, energy is money. So the same way you give it is the same way you receive it. Even if it's $1, even if it's 10, even if it's 20. Open your hands, guys. These are the laws of prosperity. Why do you see millionaires giving out millions of dollars and hundreds and thousands of dollars to charities? Because they understand the laws. They understand the laws. They get it. They understand. They have their hands open. There's celebrities, bro, that give so much money. Dale Carnegie, right? His goal in life. Listen to his goal in life. His goal in life was when he passed away, right? They checked his cabinet and they found his goal. Andrew Carnegie, that's what it was. Andrew Carnegie. You know what his goal in life was? His goal in life was to earn as much money as he could within his lifetime and then spend the rest of his life giving it away. Think about that. So from this point moving forward, right now on your paper, you don't have to tell me, okay? You don't have to tell me. I want you to write down how much money you earn a month, okay? How much money are you currently earning a month, all right? And from that money, I want you to take either 5 or 10% of that and make a decision that you are going to give it away. Give it away. Nobody's going to tell you this stuff, the stuff that I'm telling you right now. Give it away. Give it away to somebody homeless. Give it away at the end of the month when we do it for a charity. Give it away. When you go to church on Sunday, give it as, when the people come around, give it away. Give it away. With the intention of not receiving anything. I have more than enough money. I'm telling you guys, it'll change your life. I promise you. Some of us have not given enough some of us are just focused on receiving. You want to hit your next rank. You want people to join your business. You want, but your hands are like this. Come on, fam. We got to give more. Okay? Have a heart of giving. This is so important, guys. Go give. You know what my rich friends do? Whatever the bill is, they give that. So if the bill is $100, they'll give $100 tip. If the bill is $300, they match whatever the bill is. My really rich friends. I'm like, yo, y'all lit. I be seeing them do that. I be like, yo, so you mean to tell me it's a $500 bill and you're about to give her $500 as a tip? You're like, yep. And I never understood it in the beginning when I first started to see it. But now that I see it, and now that I understand the laws, I get why they do it. That's why they receive so much. That's why these people stay so rich. You make everything else a priority, but you forget to give. And remember, paying bills is not giving. Buying food for your kids is not giving. That's providing. Giving is when it doesn't benefit you at all, nothing. It has nothing to do with you. You understand that, right? It can't have anything to do with you at all. It can't benefit you not one bit. It has to be something that you give. Give. I'm telling you guys, this will change your life. And if this lesson doesn't get you to give, one day down the road, somebody else will teach you the same thing, and you'll be like, damn, Neno been telling me this. Because that's how I felt. When I you know how many times I've heard this? And it took me for me to hear it so many times to understand this stuff. Do you guys understand what we could do as a community? You know the amount of lives that we could change as a community. We could be globally known for what we could do as a community. Thousands of people that come together in the morning to talk about prosperity, love, God, how to get to the next level. Bro, think about it. $10 from every single one of us. Let's say we get 1,000 people to give $10. Bro, that's $10,000. Bro, we give $10,000 to any charity, any community out there, and they'll be looking for us like, yo, who are these guys? They'll put us on the news. Yo, we'll be on the news. We'll be on the news. No cap. You know the amount of love, and we won't even do it to receive anything. We won't even do it for the recognition, family. It will just be so we can give to help others. We have more than enough. That's the attitude we all gotta have. Yo, that we have more than enough money. $10, $20, here, take it. That's what we gotta do, fam. How are we walking in our purpose? How are we helping others? You think it's only helping others with our businesses? The only reason, let's be honest, the only reason some of us help others in our businesses is because it's gonna help us. But when have you ever gave without the intention of receiving anything? Like, yo, give. Let's help. Because at the end of the day, yo, I'm telling you, there's no fulfillment in the world better than that right there. So we have to tithe and we have to give more this year. We have to. Every chance you get, guys, please. If you earn, even if you're broke right now, even if you have, bro, even if you could give $1 a month, bro, give it with the intention of not receiving anything. I have more than enough money. Give. It's the art of living. Trust me. All right. So that's the first spiritual law of prosperity. It's the number one for a reason. Okay. None of us are broke. None of us are down. None of us are poor. None of us. None of us. We're all rich, wealthy, and prosperous. So we must act like it. And rich, prosperous, and wealthy people, they give. So we must start acting like we are. If we act like we broke, we will stay broke. That's how it works. So guys, please, I can end this call right now. We don't even really have to talk about anything else, to be 100% real with you. We don't even have to talk about anything else. I challenge you guys to go and give today, tomorrow, this weekend, when you get paid. Take 10% right off the top and give it. I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to give this weekend. I'm just going to give. I'm going to watch church on Sunday. I'm sure that they have something where a link, and I'm just going to give $100, $200. Here you go. Thank you. Find charities for kids, cancer treatment, whatever. This lesson right here will be more valuable than anything in the world. And then teach your kids to do it as well. I remember I read this book. It's called the can't remember off the top of my head, but I know that the first lesson was the lesson of the 5 jars. And in the book, he tells a story how he would teach his kids, all right, about the lesson of the 5 jars. So he put 5 jars in their room, right? And one jar was the tithing jar, 10% of whatever they earn. Another 20% was for investments. Another 20% was for expenses and so on and so forth. That makes it 50. And then I can't remember off the top of my head what the 5 jars were. If I know that the other was like spending money and so on and so forth. But, and then taxes. Yep. And taxes. Exactly. And then there was taxes, 30% for taxes. And then I think the 20% was for spending and stuff like that. But it's so important that you guys understand this stuff, fam. Please. Yeah, I'll definitely do a training on it. I got to find the book so I read it very early on. But guys, it's something we got to do more this year. Trust me, it's so important. All right. So, number 1 was law of prosperity. Number 2, all right, law of prosperity is setting clear-cut, tangible goals. That's what he said. Setting clear-cut, tangible goals. What do I mean by tangible goals? Remember, before you can accomplish a big goal, you have to accomplish small goals. It's like I told you guys yesterday. I can't get to my best physical shape if I don't start somewhere. So one of my goals for this week was to go to the gym twice. What is that? That is a clear-cut, tangible goal. It's something that I can touch. It's there. It's close. Okay, because then eventually my ultimate goal is to be going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. But I have to start with something tangible. And it's about being intentional every single week. Guys, it's to the point like this, right? Think about it like this. It's to the point where you have to be so intentional about everything that you're doing. Yo, you have to plan it to the T. Like, for example, all right. And now that I see this, I've noticed that I've actually gone back on a lot of the things that I used to do, and this is how it happens. Sometimes we get comfortable. Sometimes we forget the things that got us to where we want to go to. But bro, I was obsessed with this stuff. So like, for example, this book right here, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, right? The book has a total of, let's say this is how I was, right? The book has a total of, at the end, it has a total of 268 pages. Okay. 268 pages. I read 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. There's obviously 20 days out of the week. Can you divide 268 by 20, please? 268 divided by 13.4. So let's say 14 pages. I knew to intentional. I'm like, yo, my goal this month is to read this book, for example. All right. I will look at the end. Let's say I started this at the beginning of the month. I will look at this book. This is how I used to do things when I was on the come up. Okay. When I was on the come up, when I was back home, broke, doing nothing, I would be like, okay, I would take the 268 and I would divide it into daily goals because my monthly goal is to read this book, correct? So since my monthly goal is to read this book, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into daily goals. How many pages every day do I need to read? Great. I took the 268 and I divided it by 20. Why 20? Because I would only read Monday through Friday, right? Let's just put it like that. I would only read Monday through Friday, okay? And that's it. So there's only 20 days of Monday through Friday in a month, right? So I would divide the 268 by 20. It gave me 14 pages. Now, for the day, I knew waking up, my goal for the day was that I had to read 14 pages. That's intentional right there. I know that in order for me to finish my monthly goal, I need to read 14 pages 5 days out of the week, which at the end of the month will help me get here. These are clear-cut, tangible goals, right? Super important. Key information. That's so valuable, right? Some other tangible goals. Yo, my goal this week is to meditate for 50 minutes, to meditate for an hour. Perfect. That's great. It's easy. If my goal this whole week is to meditate for an hour spent meditating, I need to break it down into 15 minutes or 10-minute increments. It's either I'm going to meditate 4 times a week at 15 minutes, or I'm going to meditate 6 days a week at 10 minutes. Bro, and that will change my life right there. Literally, it will change my life. It changed everything for me once I started being so intentional, because remember, some of us, we don't know the feeling of accomplishment till we hit a big goal, till we hit a big rank. You don't understand how powerful it was for me to grab my book and read my 14 pages for the day. I felt so accomplished when I did that. You don't understand how happy that would make me. It almost feels better than when you actually accomplish the big goal, because you're doing it day to day. Every day you feel accomplished. Every single day you would feel accomplished. I had clear-cut, tangible goals on a day-to-day basis. That's what made all the difference for me. That's how I've been able to read over 60 books in the last 4 years. Over 60 of them. Why? Because I set clear-cut, tangible goals. And by law, because I started to do these things, guess what? All my big goals started to become accomplished. I didn't get to 30, 40K a month by focusing on the 30, 40K a month. I got there by focusing on the small daily goals I had to hit in order for me to get there. The big goal was going to get done by how many small goals I hit. Are you hitting your small goals? Some of us on this call, look, I'm sorry, I'm about to tell you guys this, but some of you guys don't even know what your small goals are for the day. You don't even know what your small goals are for the day. What goal are you going to accomplish today? What intentional goal are you going to hit today? And that's the problem right there. This is so important. Intention. Bro, it was to the point. Listen to this. I would set an alarm at 5:55. If I didn't spring out of bed at 5:55 and I hit the snooze button, I started my day off losing, and I had to catch up. So if I snoozed, I lose. I would wake up not pissed off because I knew that I had to, but I would wake up accountable, like, damn, Nano, come on, bro. You had the alarm set for 5:55 at 6:30. How you fell back asleep, bro? Come on. You're not going to get to where you want to go to slipping up like that. I would hold myself accountable. I was intentional about this stuff. You say you're going to wake up at a time. You got to wake up at that time. You can't slip up. You already started off on the wrong foot. It had to be everything on point. Bro, it was to the point, guys. Yo, you guys won't even believe what I'm about to tell you guys. Yo, I was so intentional. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, bro, I'm not even like that. I'm not even as intentional as I was in the past. I guess when you start getting money, you start to like get comfortable. But it's like, bro, I can't even be comfortable because we haven't even made it. Bro, when I'm telling you guys, listen to this. It was like this. For me, I used to think about it like stacking bricks. Look at it like this. If I woke up at 5:55, I stacked my brick. I had to be working out by 6:15. Listen to this. By 6:15, I had to be in the gym working out. Boom, I stacked my brick. By 6:45, okay, I would work out for 30 minutes. I was done with that. By 6:45, I had to be meditating. By 6:45, 6:50, I had to be meditating for 10, 15 minutes to like about 7:05. Okay. From 7:05 till 7:35, 7:40, I was reading. From 7:40 to like about 8:10, I would be journaling. And then from 8:10 to till 9 p.m., till 9 a.m., which was mornings with Nano, right? I would be listening to my audio, grabbing breakfast on my way back home to get ready for my day. And I couldn't slip up, because if I slipped up in the morning, then everything else was rushed. Everything else, I couldn't do everything at the time that I wanted to do it, because my workout will have to be rushed, or I have to take more time off of that. My reading wouldn't be as long. I wouldn't be able to read my 30 minutes. Sometimes it would be 8:40 and I would still be in the park, because guess what? I passed up. I woke up late. And like Anna said in the chat, you know the amount of focus it requires to do it like that? Guys, I did that for over 100 days straight. Yo, when I'm telling you guys that I got so sick and tired of being broke and being stuck at the same place, I said, bro, at the end of the day, I know that there's no prospect. I know that there's no leader, none of this stuff that could get me out of this. The only person that could get me out of this situation is this guy right here, me. I need to be on point. Forget about everybody else. This person isn't going to help me. This person isn't going to help me. This environment isn't going to help me. I need to get out of this. Bro, and for days and 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 days, I would do this stuff. I'm telling you guys, God, honest truth. I'm literally going to go into my IG. I have archives. You can archive the stories. I could go back to the stories of 2018, 2019 when I was doing this. And there's people that still to this day remember the park that I would walk to. Still to this day, like, yo, bro, I remember, yo, bro, you never missed a day. Never missed a day. So you have to set clear-cut, tangible goals, especially when it comes to yourself, but also for your business. Bro, something as simple as, yo, I'm going to prospect 3 people a day. I'm going to study for an hour a day. I'm going to trade for an hour a day. Something as simple as that, and actually doing it. I would set goals. I would set social media goals. Listen to this. I would set social media goals. My goal this week for social media is to follow 200 people a day. I would literally sit there on my phone for an hour and I would follow 200 people. I'm like, bro, I need more people to see what I'm doing. The people that are watching me now, they're already sick and tired of watching the same things that I post every day. I need to go follow new people. So I would sit there and follow 200 new people every day. That's why when you look at my Instagram, if you go to my followers, I've actually followed the max amount of people that you could follow on Instagram, which is 7,500 people. I don't know if you guys know that. Did you know that on Instagram, you can only follow a max of 7,500 people? Sometimes it goes to like 7,505. But bro, I followed every single person that I could. 7,500 people is the max amount of people you could follow on IG. I maxed it out during those days because I was following 200 people every time. Every time. More. Those were social media goals I had. I had social media goals to post 3 pictures a week. My goal is to post 3 pictures a week. I would post 2 on the weekdays and 1 on the weekend. That was my routine. 2 posts on the weekdays and 1 on the weekend. That was my routine. I would do Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Or Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Posting, getting my name out there. Yo, my goal this week is to post a video. That's my goal. Something as simple as that. My goal this week is to post a video on my Instagram. Let me get uncomfortable. My goal this week is to post a reel. Let me get on. Yo, something as simple as that, guys, is clear-cut, tangible goals. But some of us aren't doing those things. You're still focused on getting to $10,000 a month, right? I can't focus on getting to $100,000 a month if I can't hit my daily goal of reading 14 pages. What sense does that make? How am I going to be deserving of $100,000 a month if Nano can't wake up and read 14 pages? What sense does that make? For real. Think about it. What sense does that make? I want to make 100 bands a month, but I can't sit down for 30 minutes a day and read 14 pages. Come on, guys. For real. For real. It's the truth. I hear people all the time complain this. I'm like, bro, you can't even wake up and do your morning routine, bro. And you telling me you want to make 10 bands a month? You can't even do your morning routine 5 days straight, and you want a team of 500 people. Come on, guys. Let's be more real. You don't even have the responsibility to wake up on time. You want the responsibility of 500 people in your organization. Let's start being real. Okay, so that's number 2, is be intentional, but setting clear-cut and tangible goals. That's number 2. Number 3, all right, is forgiveness. It's forgiveness. Letting go is freedom. Remember this. Forgiveness is the blessing greater than the pain. Bro, forgive yourself. Forgive the people. Forgive your past. Forgive that stuff. Let all of that stuff go. Be clear with your mind. While I was in Believe Nation, I literally put a post on my IG and I texted some people. I put a post on my IG. Yo, look, if you ever did me wrong, if you ever hurt me, if you ever spoke bad behind my back, I forgive you. I forgive you, bro. It does not bother me anymore. Okay. I texted some people that had did me wrong, left my business, talked down on my name. I literally send them text messages, all of them, individually. Yo, look, fam, I know things didn't work out the way that we wanted them to work out. You said some things that hurt my feelings, that went against what I thought you were. But look, I just want you to know that I love you. I appreciate you. I forgive you. I want to see you win. And if there's anything that I can ever do to help you out, please let me know. That text message went such a long way that we went from not talking and throwing shots at each other on Instagram to now we talk. Now we text on the regular. Again, like if we were friends again. That's it. We let it go. We're done with the past. It happened. It is what it is. You don't know how much weight was taken off my shoulders. My shoulders. Yeah, that's what you say. I said that right. Shoulders. I guess it's my accent sometimes, right? But you don't know how much weight was taken off my shoulders by me sending out that simple text message. By me just letting it all go. Let it go. Soldiers. Right? I had to let it all go. I let it all go. And you know who else I had to forgive? I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive me. That was the first person I had to forgive. Myself. Yeah, I forgive you, bro. I forgive you. You haven't been taking yourself serious. You haven't been loving yourself. I had to forgive myself. And ever since that, I feel like a brand new person. I literally feel like I feel like it's a brand new year. I feel like I started my year all over again when I forgave everything. Because I feel like I was still holding on to things that happened in 2021. I feel so clean. You ever had a long day and you sweated, you went to the gym, you had a long day at work and you haven't showered all day, you literally feel sticky, and then you take that shower. How good does that shower feel when you come out? How clean do you feel? How much weight do you feel? Like, literally, that's how I feel right now. I felt so dirty. I felt so so much stickiness and so much sweat and so much things on me. And then when I took that shower, when I forgave myself and I forgave everybody, whew, wow, it felt like that fresh shower, man. Wow, bro, that fresh shower, and then you're just applying that lotion. You just feel so good, and you're like, wow, bro, this feels. I feel it right now. I feel like a brand new person. That's what it felt like. It's game changing, guys. Some of you guys need to send out some text messages to some people today. Some of you guys need to forgive some people. You can't become prosperous. Remember what the definition of prosperity is, guys. Remember the definition. Prosperity, all right, is the state of being wealthy, having a rich and full life. And an example of it is someone who is living a rich and full life with all the money and happiness he needs. You can't be happy if you're holding grudges and things against other people. You can't. You can't. All right. So that's number 3. That's law number 3. And then law number 4 for the law of prosperity, all right, is law number 4 is seeking, discovering, and following your purpose. Seeking, discovering, and following your purpose. Should I text? So would I text my ex? Yes, Samuel, text her. Yo, if she did you wrong, bro, and hit her up. If you still think about her till this day, hit her up. If you think about what she did to you or what happened with your relationship, hit her up. Yo, look, I know that what happened with us in the past didn't work out. I hope that everything is well with you. I just want you to know that, what happened, and I forgive you. I forgive myself, and I wish you nothing but the best, and keep it pushing, bro. Even if they don't respond, let it go. If you still to this day think about them, if they are living in your head rent free, you have to hit them up. Yeah, if she has a restraining order, don't text. I hope not. I hope it never got though. But let it go. Text anybody, old mentor, anybody that's on your mind, anybody that lives rent free in your mind because of something that they did to you, and you need that reassurance to just let it go. You just need that last message. Let it go. Just even if they don't hit you back, bro. Even if they don't hit you back, write it in a journal too. You could write it in a journal as well. Give it to God. Let it go. That's what I was reading about today. Surrendering. Surrender all your problems, all your past experiences, your doubts, your fears, all of that stuff. Surrender it to God. Let God take care of it. Let go and let God. Okay? Let it go. Do healing. Dedicate a whole week to forgiveness meditation. Trust me, it'll change your life. So number 4 is seeking, discovering, and following your purpose. What's our purpose? We all already know what our purpose is. Service to many. And the only way we can serve the many is by leading by example. That's the only way that we can serve the many, is by leading by example, family. It's the only way. Because understand, what is seeking, what you seek is seeking you. What you're looking for is looking for you. Appreciate you, fam. We got to serve. We've been talking about this every day. We've been talking about this every day. We've been talking about God heavy on these calls, our purpose. We talked about the ways to make God smile. We talked about trusting God, believing in it, having faith. We're walking in our purpose, guys. Think about the things that we just talked about, the 4 laws of prosperity. We talked about giving. We talked about setting clear, tangible goals. We talked about forgiveness, and we talked about serving our purpose. These are all things that we are already working on. We're going to start giving more. You guys are learning the importance of setting clear, tangible goals. Every single one of you guys needs to forgive, and every single one of us needs to continue to walk in our purpose and continuing to give all the glory to God. That's it. And it's only now a matter of time, a matter of patience before we receive all the prosperity. Because if we're doing those four things every day, we already are prosperous because we're giving, we're setting clear goals, we forgave everybody and ourselves, and we're walking in our purpose. We already live in prosperity. We just have to really embrace it now. What if we're not ready to take that step? What step? What step exactly are you talking about? Because the way I look at it is whatever you're not ready to do yet, remember, the job that takes the longest to start is the one that takes the longest to finish. Like to forgive the person that hurt you. Just do it. You don't need to be ready. You don't even need to be ready to forgive them. Just forgive them. The longer you hold it, the more pain it'll turn into. The more poison you will give your body. That's how they describe. That's how I was described. When you hold grudges, when you hold things against people, it's poison because it's feelings that don't make you feel good. Remember, everything is all vibration. We talked about it yesterday on Mornings with Nano, right? What was the first law? The law of vibration. Everything is energy. Okay? You can't vibrate at a high level when you have low vibrational feelings inside of you. That's why in order for you to keep a high vibration, you need to be clean of all. So if you want to vibrate higher, if you want to be able to, get to where you want to go to faster, my best advice for you is to forgive. I would send a text message right after this call. Take action on it right away. You don't need to be ready. Promise you, you don't need to be ready. You just got to do it. Everything will change once you do it. Everything. Because now you have released. Give it to God. Let God take care of it. You don't even have to care. Just do it. Let God take care of it. What did we talk about the other day? Right? We talked about it the other day, right? Let me see if I can't remember off the top of my head. We said life is a test and life is a trust. I just feel like I won't mean it. Then it's tough. But you have to trust. Because I'm still very hurt. That's tough. There's definitely some deep work that needs to be done then. If it's bad to that point. Look, guys, for me, I'm gonna say this. No one has ever hurt me that bad. And I pray that God never allows anybody to hurt me as that bad to the point where I don't even know if I can forgive them. So I feel like I'm biased in this situation for me to just be telling you guys, yo, forgive, because I don't know what these people did to you. I don't know what these people did to you guys. I don't know what you guys have gone through. So I'm sorry if I'm telling you guys to do something that might make you guys feel uncomfortable. All right. But remember, the forgiveness is not for them. The forgiveness is for you. It's for your peace of mind. Okay. Right. It's for your peace. And if you feel like you don't have if you don't feel like you can text them now, write about it, pray on it, and forgive them within. And whenever you're ready to have that conversation, then do it that way. That's what I think for someone who's in the chat right here. I think that you might need to heal within first. You yourself heal, come to terms, let it go, slowly meditate on it, write about it, Let it go slowly. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And then and if you ever get to the point where you feel like you can now talk about it, you can maybe message that person. Then you message that person if it's that deep. But if it's not, and you feel like you could just run it, then run it. Forgive it. But trust me, guys, from my experience, I can only talk to you guys from my experience. I've had people do me wrong. I've had people hurt me and so on and so forth. And there's never been more of a more fulfilling feeling than me forgiving those individuals. It was the best feeling for me to forgive them. And look, there was people that I didn't forgive by texting them. I forgave them by writing it in my journal. Give me some. Right? I forgave them by writing it in my journal. Right? I literally wrote down. I don't have one here. I had it in my old journal, but I literally wrote down forgiveness. Forgiveness journal. And I literally wrote down, I'm writing this journal today to forgive this person for everything that they've done to me. Blah, 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 blah. So and so and so. From this point moving forward, I'm not going to think about this person anymore. From this point moving forward, anytime I think of this person, instead of thinking of everything that they did to me, I'm going to think about the reason why I'm grateful for everything that they taught me. Like literally sitting there and focusing on the positive of it. A forgiveness letter. And it was to myself. And I signed it at the end to remind myself that, yo, this is what I'm going to do. I didn't have to text the person. I didn't have to hit up the person. I haven't even talked to the person. But my energy within was clean. It was clean. It was very clean. And that's all that matters, guys. So I know a lot of us guys, look, like I said, I'm biased and I might be a little ignorant to just be like, hey guys, just forgive. I'm just giving you guys the lessons that I was taught, that I've applied, that have made massive changes in my life. But my best advice for any of you guys is do your best to do it. I can't tell you guys and force you guys to do it. What I can do is just give you guys the idea, tell you guys why you should do it, and hope that you take my advice and actually go and do it as well. Regardless of how deep it is, whether it's good, whether it's really, really bad. If you can forgive it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a phone call or a text. It could just be you forgiving it in a journal. Okay. So with that being said, those are the 4 laws of prosperity. Type a 4 in the chat box if you guys got value from today's call. All right. My people on IG, I'm actually going to post a picture right now for content. So I'm going to end the call, but that was it. Love you. I appreciate y'all. All right. I'm going to post a picture right now on my IG. And I want you guys to, show love on it because it was a powerful post that I made. And I want you guys to type in the chat box, what are you learning right now? All right. So I'm going to make a post right now on my IG and I want you guys to, go comment on it because I made a post for us. Okay. And I think that it's important that you guys, see this and read it because it was powerful what I learned from this book. The book was The Leader Who Had No Title. And I learned something powerful and I never posted it, but I want to post it today as a morning post. All right. So I'm going to post a picture on IG. If you guys can go show love. All I ask, I talk about relentless learning and the importance of it and why we should all be learning extremely a lot. And let me see. All right. All right, I just posted it. If you guys could go on my IG and show love. The final question is, what are you learning today? Go in that group chat. Go in those comments and let me know. I want to know, what are you guys learning today? All right. What are you learning right now? Okay. What are you learning right now? Go in the comments and let me know, what are you learning right now? I want to know what you guys are learning. And I want to be able to comment on your guys' stuff. I'm going to spend probably the next 30 minutes to an hour just writing. I want to learn from what you guys are learning. Way to teach me something that you guys are learning, because I want to know what you guys are learning that I'm not. All right. And I think that it's important. So anything that you guys are learning, please, that's your way of showing me love for this call. I'm teaching you guys the 4 laws of prosperity. I am extremely grateful for each and every single one of you guys. My Instagram is at Long Live Nano. That is my Instagram at Long Live Nano. So I would really, really appreciate you guys if you guys show love, leave a comment, repost it. It's a super dope picture of me on the beach, reading the book, The Leader Who Had No Title. I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. And you guys would get a lot from the caption as well. So if you guys can show me some love, and be able to just let me know what you're learning, it'll mean the world to me, guys. For real, for real. I'm also going to post it in the Nanos Keys to Success chat, and it'll be awesome. All right, so quick prayer and we're good. Also, guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Long Live Nano. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review on the videos. If you haven't liked this video, please like this video. Yes, and also, guys, if you guys follow me, there's also going to be a bunch of fake pages that try to follow you, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have had that happen to you. I will never ask you for money, and I will never hit you up to ask you how your trades are going. So if that ever happens, don't ever send nobody money. I will never, ever, ever ask anybody for money. Okay. If anything, if you ever want to join my business, me and you will jump on a phone call, on a FaceTime before anything. Okay. So very, very important. But quick prayer before we go. I know that some of you guys are waiting for the prayer. So let's go. Everybody bow your heads and let's pray. Father God, thank you so much for blessing us with this beautiful, abundant day filled with your grace and filled with your abundance. We want to invite you to this moment to thank you, first off, for teaching us the laws of prosperity and how important it is for us to give, set goals, forgive, and walk in our purpose. We are so thankful for all the teachings that you've been teaching us lately, because it feels like we've gone on a spiritual journey with you lately. And the spiritual journey, we are so thankful for it, because we understand that in order for us to get to where we want to go to, we need to grow spiritually before we can grow physically. And we are so thankful for this journey. We are all so happy. We are all so excited. We're so happy. We're so happy and excited to start giving. A lot of people on this call have goals that they want to accomplish. But God, I want you to really, put your hand over certain people right now that need help with forgiving. I know that forgiveness is one of the keys to success, prosperity, and happiness. And I know there's people on this call who are having tough time forgiving certain people, certain situations that happened in the past. Father, I want you to be there in their presence and guide them and put your hand over these individuals that need help with the tough forgiveness, and help them forgive. Help them see that they can give you all their problems, all their issues, all their obstacles, all that hurt, all that pain. They can give it to you and have all that trust in you, God, that you're going to clear them of that pain that they're feeling inside, God. Pray for them. And we understand that we will continue to walk in our purpose, God. But with that being said, we don't want to ask for anything else. Just thank you for this life. Thank you for our health. Thank you for our families. Thank you for success. Thank you for prosperity. Thank you for courage. Thank you for everything that you do for us on a day-to-day basis. There's not enough words in this dictionary for us to thank you for what you do for us. So let's go out there. Let's have a great day. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you. We love you. And in your name we pray. Amen. 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 All right, guys. So with that being said, that wraps up today's call. What a phenomenal call this was, right? Put a 333 in the chat box if this call was lit and it was needed. I feel like every call we do is needed. It almost feels like, it's always needed, So I'm glad that, you guys hopped on, got some good value. just know that I am so thankful for every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys all again tomorrow on Mornings with Nano for another episode of Mornings with Nano. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. Let's get it.